continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Now, here's Ball. Mobley outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hunter with it, 5 to shoot, the 3, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Randall. The shot from the low post is good.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams can look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket, deflects the pass, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Randall driving the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have. Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Randall no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Mobley's got 8.
A lot of...
Oh, man! Wow!
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Out left to the wing. Back to Mobley. Pass the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got his second bucket.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Here's Allen, defended by Gobert, and it's Ball in the corner. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter with it, now defended by Gobert. Hunter no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Picked by Randall, stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break, Mitchell with the ball. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, it's Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Hunter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 4. It's Randall with the drive. Mobley with the block. They get it back. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 4.
Minnesota, 16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Trains the three-pointer. Mobley's got 11 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Stolen by Ball. At the elbow, it's Allen. For 3, Hunter. Minnesota with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Randall. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Ball with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Allen left side. Hunter. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hunter for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low. Out to Edwards. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps. Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Edwards inside. Edwards getting the close range 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Wade misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Did you see that, Donovan Mitchell?
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Randall left side. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. From past the arc, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pass to Gobert. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Oh, it's Mitchell capitalizing in transition.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Out to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Stolen by Wade.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And the basket by Edwards.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the paint. Here's Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Cavs. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Randall. And the layup's good off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mobley outside. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall left side. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. 12 points for Julius Randle.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Mobley wide open. Again, Mobley missing. Edwards drawing the double team. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
For the 3, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. And that's going to be a travel.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 13.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Good on the shot. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense. Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good from Clark. And here's Nance. Hunter on the wing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by
42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside Conley. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Minnesota.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Bruce in the corner. Nance in the post. In the corner, it's Hunter. Wade for 3. Drops in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Nance. Reed with the rebound. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. Conley picks him up. Garland with the bucket.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Oh, they get it back. Second shot opportunity.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Mitchell fires. Mitchell connects from three. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Edwards, rebounded by Allen inside. Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell, and he does not hit. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Allen inside. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Hunter. Drained from outside.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Mobley rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Yeah, count it.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Mitchell. Gobert there for the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Mitchell outside. And down it goes.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
First team foul.
It's Randall with the drive. Off the glass. Now, here's Mitchell. And that one drops.
Williams. Donovan Mitchell with the assist.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and